Hey, what's up, everyone? This is the Elite One, aka God's Child, aka God's Child. Welcome to my channel, welcome to my page. All right, it's a beautiful day in Chicago, Illinois. It's not too bad, a little windy. I got my mask on because I'm out and about. All right, shout out to everyone out there worldwide from the East Coast, West Coast, to US of A. Peace and blessings to you, and you. To the 7 continents, Africa, Asia, Australia, China. Well, you get my point. You get my point. Shout out to the UK, United Kingdom. I salute you all. I salute everybody who support my channel. Okay, here we go. All jokes aside. All jokes aside. All right. Now, to the men out there who have problems finding a woman or pulling women or attracting women, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna give you something that my father should have told me a long time ago. Okay, this is real. I mean, you could buy name brand clothes, you can have the hottest kicks, which means gym shoes, you can have a nice car, you could have the dopest crib, you could have the bling, the jewelry, or the iPhone X, whatever these new phones and stuff called, and you could be a pretty boy. You know, you could be a slinger, a rapper, an athlete, or a nerd. But as the kids call me the OG, I got a lot of nephews out there worldwide, London, Moscow, UK, all around US of A, to the Brooklyn kids and Jamaica, Queens, Chicago, South Side, West Side, North Side, Inglewood. And most of you boys spending all your time and resources on material items with no value. Okay? This is the conversation my father should have told me. Sam, we need to talk. And since I'm the OG and I take that respectfully, thank you. And I went through my own trials and tribulations. Okay? I made a lot of mistakes. I passed over good women in the 90s who should have been my wife today. Okay? So you young guys out there, I work downtown. I see grown men in line to buy the latest kicks. Now, if you're a grown man and your son got A's, he got all A's and 1B, or all A's, or all B's and B pluses and stuff, or C's. Okay? Because, you know, we reach one and teach one. If they got C plus, okay? Because there are some kids who dropped out of high school. And you're a grown man in line to buy yourself some kicks. What's up with the new mics? I wear a size 13. Nigga, if you in line to buy your daughter or your son some kicks because you feel it's a reward to them, I understand. Good for you, good for you, good for you. I can understand a father buying his sons the PS5, but you're going to play it with restrictions. I can understand the father buying a kid a certain phone, but in my opinion, there's levels. Okay? So let me get to the root of what I'm saying. Having material things is good, yes. However, it brings bigger problems. So when you're a fly guy, there was a song Black in the 90s, a fly girl, a fly girl, a fly girl, fly. My name is Boogie Nighty. If you get all these material items and stuff in your possession, women will be drawn to you, yes, but what type of value of these women are? See, invest in yourself, yes, because the materialism that you buy today is going to be here when you're gone tomorrow. You don't believe me? Go to the museums and check the Egypt artifacts. The artifacts. There are items in the museums of where people who couldn't take their treasures with them. So you have to be who you are. See my car? It's not brand new. It's not a 2020. It's not a Bentley. It's not a Benz. Why? I don't give a F. I used to, but I no longer give a F. So if a woman who's walking or catching Uber is too good to ride with a guy with his own car, that's on you. That's on her. See, some of you guys give a F about what people think. Okay? Some of you guys out there, if you want a house, you want a car, you got to have a trait or some type of education and good credit. And most important, money. You know why? You want this big house? This is the conversation my father should tell me. If you want a big house, you got to work for it. You got to work for it. You got to pick a trade that's going to put money in your pocket. Because a home, you could pay mortgage on the house, but you still own the land. You owe the land money. So you paying for a mortgage. Once you pay it off in 30 years, you don't own the land. Which means if you miss a few payments, 5 or 6 payments, the bank can seize your home. You have to keep your credit score up. Why is that important? It's because you don't want to pay high interest rates. So if you get a brand new car, if you got a credit score of 4 or something, they'll give you a car, but they're going to tax the hell out of you. You're going to pay a lot of interest for that car. Now, is it worth the drive of $500,000? Is it worth the drive around a $40,000, $50,000 car and you paying $600 a month because your credit score is bad to pull a woman? Pause. Ladies out there. Now, I know some of you ladies out there and you want this fly guy, this dope guy, this pretty boy, or as they say, tall, dark, and handsome. He got to have 6 figures. He got to have a 6-pack. He got to have this. He got to have that. And he got to do this. He got to be packing. He got to have 12 inches. 12 inches. If you got 12 inches, you got me. Ladies, nerds are hot. If you can find a man, I don't care what color you ladies are or men out there worldwide, my page is not biased. This is for everybody. If you can find a man who has a mind or brain and he's brilliant, you better jump on him. Because that man's brain can change the world. That man is a computer tech, a scientist, doctor, whatever, or a lawyer. See, women don't, a lot of women pass over nerds for jocks. But the thing about the jocks, in high school, teach your daughter this. The jocks in high school may be popular for them for 8 years. 4 years of college, but they never go pro. So what happens then? But if you go to a academic scholar kid who's going places, who has a scholarship to go to a university, ladies, that's the guy you teach your daughters go after. So if you got a guy who works a 9 to 5, he's not a slanger, he's not a slanger. He's a square dude. See, a lot of women don't want square dudes. They think he's soft. They think he's weak. So a square dude could take a woman out of the projects into the suburbs, and she's agitated because it's boring. It's boring. Teach. I acknowledge my mistakes. This is the conversation your mother should have had with you. Instead of teaching your kids to get money, teach that young lady to get her own money. Did you see the inauguration, ladies? The inauguration? Did you see that? Did you see how the female vice president looked? Did you see how Michelle Obama looked? Did you see how J Lo looked? You have to understand something. It's quality over quantity. So, men out there, you have to understand. My throat dry. Drink me some water. You have to understand something, guys out there. Stop giving a darn what people think. And ladies out there, let me say this too, because some of you ladies out there may not have the best shape,